Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared, and this is Superman Man of Steel Volume 2 by John Byrne, Marv Wolfman, Jerry Ordway, and Karl Kesel. And in my last review, I said that John Byrne draws an absolute amazing, incredible, fantastic, spectacular Superman. And he does. And I also said that it was boring. And which it kind of was. I did like the Marv Wolfman and Jerry Ordway stories a lot more in that first volume. And in this volume, in volume 2, somewhere there was a flip in. So I'm going to pull the slip cover off. My dog is here with me. This is Karl. This is just a beautiful hardcover. I just love this. Both sides are fantastic, just vibrant. You know, if you took the slipcover off and put it on your shelf, it would look nice. The insides look beautiful. If you hear that noise, that's my dog licking his nuts. That's just what you get when you own a dog. So somewhere, someone said something to John Byrne, and he just got suddenly like really good at writing Superman. I don't know what the hell happened, but this issue where he fights a mummy, awesome. It was so much fun. Like, he's worrying about Lois recognizing Clark with 5 o'clock shadow when he's Superman, and this like Big Hero 6 robot shows up. He's the mummy, and aliens have taken over Lois's body, and it's just absurd, but it's so much fun. And then we get into like some real cool like space stuff, and John Byrne just shines so hard as an artist. And as silly as the story was, it just was a lot of fun to read. You know, Superman with 5 o'clock shadow, like it's which became the norm for me when I was watching Superman and Lois. This story was, it was okay. So it was kind of like a flip, like the Jerry Ordway and Marv Wolfman ones weren't as enjoyable in the first volume as this one was, but I did really like the other stories. This one was kind of whatever. This was fantastic. I loved this. The Hawks this was just a lot of fun. And so then it goes, we get Hawkman action in space. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. Awesome stuff. Just epic space battles with Superman and Hawkman. Incredible. Like, just comics with the gas all the way to the floor. And then we get some Green Lantern action. We get a few issues of Green Lantern with Superman with the Green Lantern Corps. Whole lot of fun. And this volume is just packed full of just absurd, just like kind of one and done, maybe two and done stories of Superman fighting like monster of the week. And a lot of times that's all I need is just Superman fighting people, while also having a heartfelt story and an interesting subplots going on. Like the Metal Men, like, what I liked a lot about this one, even though it was in the last volume, I felt like we explored the DC universe a lot more and had a lot more fun with it, with the Hawks and the Lanterns, the Metal Men. And then we in this story, they go back and we get like a bunch of Legion. I just kind of was skipping over pages, but yeah, we get the Legion of Superheroes with Paul Levitz. And then it goes to like Marv Wolfman and George Perez, Jerry Ordway, back to John Byrne. And we just kind of get a whole lot of Legion. We get like 3 or 4 issues of the Legion. And it was a lot of fun. Krypto shows up. And I just love all the colors. It's super vibrant, lots of color, lots of fun for me. I'm a very simple color enjoyer. I'm not big into like digital coloring. So when I get pages like this, where it's just like hard flats and just tons of different colors, I just love it. Like this looks great to me. The big white gutters with all the colors, just fantastic stuff. I love it. I loved this, the way they time traveled in these stories, where they kind of like went through the years like that and through like the striped colors. Fun stuff. Even when we got these gang war stories, they were fun. Nothing to really, shake a stick at, but it was good. This was silly. This was a lot of fun. Joker, yeah. I feel like John Byrne just really knocked it out of the park in this one. So like, now this scene, if you've never read this scene, do yourself a favor and find this issue, which is, what was it? The one with Joker on the cover. Oh, yeah, still this one. Do yourself a favor and find yourself a copy of Superman #9. Holy crap. This scene with Lex is absolutely diabolical and evil. Then we go through continuing this Jerry Ordway gang stuff, which then leads to a new character. This two-part story arc here is probably the most craziest story I've ever read in a Superman comic. Action Comics 593 is insane. If you've never read it, go read it. John Byrne is a madman, and I can't believe DC published it, but they did. Fun stuff. Gross, but fun. Inappropriate, almost, for a Superman comic, but I mean, very inappropriate in my opinion for a Superman comic. But I'm almost a 40-year-old man. First Mxyzptlk story in the post-crisis era. Fun stuff. Just, yeah, this volume, I loved it. This volume was just so much fun to read. I just had a blast with this one compared to the last one, and I'm looking forward to reading volume 3 here very soon. So those are my thoughts on volume 2. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.